All right, so now we're going to make this magic wand. As you can see, they look really cool. This is the project that I've been most afraid of because I don't know that I can make it that nice. But hopefully you guys can, and we'll share pictures. But for this, what we need is a glue gun. I have this big one. It's just a big one, but if you have one of the smaller ones, that's fine. These are just the glue sticks that go with it. You need a dowel rod or a chopstick would work. Construction paper, white glue. It says Elmer's glue, but I'm sure any white glue will work. This is just a generic school glue. You need some sort of jewel or marbles or something. These might be a little small, but this is what I have. Put those up there. Paintbrushes, paint. I have black. And then it says like the ones that they made, they use like a metallic color, which is really nice. But I don't have that, so I have blue and purple. Try to figure out what I'm doing then. And then, because I don't have the metallic, I'm going to use my glitter spray and sealer, and that'll take care of sealing the thing and also making it sparkly. So it's a several step process. It said you want to use construction paper. It doesn't say it has to be any specific color. It says any color. So I just grabbed black because that was what was on the top. It's going to be totally covered. What we're going to do is we're going to use the glue gun on it, whatever, but it says to stick glue all over it. And of course it doesn't want to come out. Hold on. Okay, so yeah. Make sure your glue is open before you start. These glue bottles get really cloggy. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and just kind of smear it like this. I do have scissors here. It doesn't say necessarily you need scissors, but it seems like anytime I think I don't need scissors, I end up needing scissors. So, okay, so it says to get it nice and gluey. And then we're gonna roll. Definitely cover your space. Just gonna roll this over. Gonna make it nice and tight. Probably used too much glue. As you can see, it's pressing along there, but you'll have that. Okay, I'm glad I do have the scissors because it looks like it's going to be a little bit long on this. So once we get it, oh my goodness, okay. That's a lot of glue, so I think I'm going to be pausing for a while. I'm going to re-roll this because I didn't feel it was tight enough. Once again, glue on my shirt. I need a hazmat suit to do crafts. Okay. This seems a little firmer, a little tighter. Definitely my fingers are a little gluier. I think what I'm gonna have to do is go get a piece of wax paper because I really don't want to try to peel this away from this paper. And I laid this paper down for protection. I thought for when I started gluing, and oof, this is gonna take a year to dry. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, let me go get a piece of wax paper. We're gonna let that dry, and then I'll come back and we'll move on. Alrighty, so again, I put way too much glue on this, and over 5 hours later, it's still a bit damp, but it's dry enough. The bottom, I went ahead and just flattened it. I just put down the corner. The top I left open, and then I don't know if you can tell, this is where there was this, you know, where it was, this was all across, and I thought it would look neat if I made a V on the other side. So when we glue the marble in, it'll be held in there like that. So that'll be our little magic power. So that's the first thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna put some hot glue inside on the cardboard there, or cardboard, construction paper. Stick our little marble in. And then it seems to be staying. That's the one thing about hot glue is it dries pretty fast. The next thing we need to do, it says to just coat this whole thing with glue. And just kind of let it drip down. It says do it thicker at the top. You might need several coats. And go ahead and use the metal part to kind of make, see how it's like kind of drippy, almost like a candle. Hopefully this will look good. It's definitely going to be different. We can only do probably about 3/4 of this before we have to let it dry, because then we'll have to hold the top to do the rest. But make sure you get all the little spots. That's why it really doesn't matter what color construction paper you use, because we're just gonna cover it with this glue and then paint over it anyway. So it says you can, like, afterwards go through and put little stuff in with the metal thing, but I think this looks pretty cool as it is. And then it said to kind of do it thicker at the top and thinner at the bottom, but I don't know why. I'm kind of just doing it how it goes. All my stuff's falling out. So I'm gonna just go ahead and turn off the recording. You guys don't really want to watch this, I'm sure. It's kind of hard working. I'm gonna have to let this cool down or dry a little bit while I get the glue to melt a little better. So I'll just turn it back on when I'm done with this, and we'll see where we are. All right, so you can see there's still some stringy bits. You want to pull those off. Definitely wait till it's totally dry to get them all. But this is, I mean, it's dry, but it's still a little warm. So I'm just gonna let this sit for a few minutes. The next step will be to put the black paint on it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and let this sit, let it cool down, put my glue gun away, and get the paints ready. And we'll see how it turns out. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do with the paint is, it says to do a base coat with the black. So I have that out. I have this regular kind of bigger brush, and I have this tiny one because I'm gonna try my best not to ruin the little marble. So I shook up my paint, and I'm gonna go ahead and start painting. I'm trying to do the scary part myself first, because once I get past here, it should be really quick going. I'm still not sure what color to paint this once it's all, once we get to the top coats. I picked out a blue and a purple, but they're really bright. I really wish I had the metallic like they do in there. You know, the instruction page that I found online, because it looks really cool. But, you know, we're a library, so I really shouldn't be spending money on stuff that's not of the direst of importance. Now see, I don't know if you can tell, but some of these are kind of loopy, so I'm trying to get down in the crevices as well. I've almost got the marble part done. All right, that's not horrible. So I'm just gonna lay that down, and then I'm gonna move on to the bigger brush and that. Now I'm gonna dab it so that it goes into the crevices, but we don't wanna fill up the gaps because then you won't get to see the texture anymore. Yeah, I don't know, magic wand. See, if you just think about like magic, you know, like a fairy godmother or something like that, you can think of like, oh, well, bright colors would go. But then I think about like Harry Potter and stuff, and those were all like, you know, made out of wood and, you know, what you would consider to be a real wand. Because of course Harry Potter's all real. Anyway, yeah, so this part's pretty good. I can just paint away. Hopefully I won't get any on my shirt because I think I've ruined almost every shirt I've bought and worn to work. It's not that I don't know what I'm gonna paint, it's just, I guess I just don't think, you know? I don't know. So this is kind of cool. It looks kind of like a candle, really. Now someone who has more patience than me, I just don't have the concentration. ADHD, it's not fun sometimes, but you could probably do like really cool swirls and stuff with the glue, make it really neat. But anywho, so I'm just gonna do this as far down as I can. I'm gonna let the top dry a bit and then paint the bottom, and then we're gonna go ahead and let this go for the night. It's already after 4:30, so there's really not much point in trying to do the next coat because I think I want to mix colors. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. Whatever, you know what a painting looks like. Yeah, you can see some of the strings are still sticking out. That's kind of funny. When this is dry, we can pull off the stuff we don't want. I thought I had gotten them all. So just doing this, I'm gonna ruin the marble. All right. I already have it on my fingers, might as well do the bottom. I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh, I'm gonna wrap it up after this because for the night, because I think I want to mix colors. I thought of maybe putting some black and red together, make it kind of like a more of a scarlet. Is that the color I'm thinking? I don't know. Just a deep dark red. You want to look through it, make sure that you have paint all over. And I really think I do. And I don't. Oh well. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to finish up, making sure I got paint on everything. And I will finish filming tomorrow. Okay, so this is what we have so far. I let it dry overnight. Really wish I had a bigger marble, but that's what I have. So this is it all black. It looks kind of cool. What I did was I mixed together red and black like I said I might. It's kind of like a brownish red, but I thought it would look a little more wandy. So I'm gonna go ahead and paint on that. Again, I'm gonna be kind of careful on the top, and then I think after I paint it with this, I might put some black flecks back in it. I have to see what I think when it's done. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm not gonna make you watch me paint the whole thing. I'll show you it when it's done. And then might just put one coat so the black shows through. I don't know, we'll see how it looks when it's done. But I'm just gonna pause this and come back. Okay, so the wand isn't quite dry yet. There's still some wet, but you can see on this side, that's pretty much how it looks. I'm thinking of doing some flecks. I was gonna dip it in the black and then just kind of mini Jackson Pollock it there. Just kind of flick it on there. See how that works. I thought it would look kind of neat. Ooh, I don't want to get it on the marble though. Oh my goodness, there we go, there we go. I'm gonna turn it. I don't want to roll it too much because I don't want to get it all wet. Okay. So again, I'm just gonna flick it. Not very good at aiming this, apparently. Oh, wow. There's some streaks there. That's kind of neat. I think it makes it look a little, you know, authentic, you know. Like the wands of yore. I don't know. I'm going crazy down here all by myself. Okay, so, wow, I'm getting it all over the table and everything. Give a few. I don't want too much, but I want to make sure all the parts get it. Now, if I was doing this on the wax paper for the, oh, the door just shut on me. If I was doing it on the wax paper for my project, you know, just the wax paper was my art, it would be great because it looks awesome, but I think that's pretty good. Can't be perfect. So we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna let it dry. I'm gonna go to lunch and give it a few dots up there. I think that looks actually kind of cool. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna go to lunch and then hopefully this will dry the whole way and I can do my glitter sealant and be done with it. Because it's Friday and I hate leaving things over the weekend. Alrighty. Okay, so this is mostly dry. The mixture of the red and black is more of a brown than a scarlet, which is kind of sad, but that's okay. I think the black splotches look kind of cool. Keeps it from looking like a giant piece of poo. Sorry to say that, but it kind of does. Hey, I'm nothing if not honest. But I'm gonna go ahead and put glitter on it because I think that'll help it not look so much like poo. So I've got the glitter spray, and we're just gonna a nice thick layer, and this should seal in the paint and make it a bit sparkly. I even did the marble this time because why not? So we're gonna let that dry for a little bit. Get on there. It's making a weird sound. It's probably gonna explode. Oh no. Ugh. Ooh, yeah. Don't do it in a small space. Luckily this is our activity room, so it's pretty wide open, but I'm gonna step away from this table for a little bit because it's really, really fumey. Okay, I'll be back and we'll finish this up. Okay, so I'm outside so that maybe you can see the sparkle a little better. We're not kind of pretty. Kind of like a stick, kind of like a poo, whatever. Little marble up there, but you know, should do the door. What is it, Alohomora? Is that right? Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Anyway, so that's it. That's our wand. So let me see your wand. Somebody make it, please. I really want to see what they look like.